Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So if this is your first time here, I'm Bibi. I'm a fashion entrepreneur and this channel is my outlet for sharing everything fashion and lifestyle and entrepreneurship. So it's a new year and like most people would be trying to get their act together, and people are trying to do courses, master classes, webinars and things. And I just, based on my experience, I just thought it would be good to do this video because I've learned a lot in the past couple of years on selecting courses and things like that. So yeah, let's get into this video. So in the past, I'm one of those people that have been like, everybody's doing a master class, everybody's doing, like, I've literally hated on these things. But and I think the reason why is because it just seems like an oversaturated market, and it just seemed like there were a lot of people selling things that or teaching things that they had never done or knew nothing about. But the more that I think about it, I've actually learned from a couple of master classes. I've learned from a couple courses. I've had coaches, I've had consultants over the years of running my business. And I just thought that I should share. I mean, it's not that I've not been a victim. I mean, I've gotten scammed. I just got scammed last year. So just based on everything that I've experienced, I want to share with you the things that you should consider before attending your next masterclass or before booking that next course. And before I get into this video, I myself am doing a webinar. I know. So I promise you this webinar is going to be packed with a lot of information. So just sign up down below. We're going to be talking about just getting online. We're going to talk about Instagram shop and selling on Instagram versus selling on a website. I'm trying to be an evangelist for getting your own website, and people do not understand. But in this webinar, I'm going to be breaking it down, explaining to you, and even just talking to you about the platforms that are available. And yeah, so sign up. This video is not about that. Sign up down below. So yeah, so I'm talking to you today about how to select or what you need to bear in mind before choosing the next masterclass. And the very first thing that I want to say is stop doing too much, sis. I know you're attending every single masterclass, every single course, everything. Like I met someone like that, and I had to tell her that I noticed that you're always like every course, everything, that your zeal is great, but when do you have time to process all the things that you have learned? So that's one important thing that I want people to also bear in mind. Like for someone like me, I was that person too, but mine was always reading articles. Like I would read like multiple articles every day, from Fast Company to Inc to Reuters Business to Financial Times. Like anything about fashion retailing, I was there. Anything about DCC businesses, I was there. But then I just had an epiphany one day, and I was like, how many of these things you're reading, how many things are you applying, how many things, like, how has it changed your business, how has it impacted you? And when I just came to that realization, I started to streamline the things that I was taking in, and I started to be more intentional about the things that I was reading, because you don't want an information overload. When you have information overload, you're not able to use it. So I was making sure that the things that I was selecting, things I was reading, the courses I was going for were things that were relevant to me, not just things that seemed interesting or seemed like it would be useful along the line, but things that I could use right there and then. So the next thing that you want to do is know who is teaching. So I noticed that my best courses were people that have done the doing, people that have walked the talk as opposed to just talking. So there's some people that are very, very good talkers. There are people that are very, very, like, when you hear them speak, like, you're captivated. They're very charismatic and they're very good salespeople. it doesn't really mean that you're going to necessarily learn from them, because what they're doing is they're selling something to you. So what you need to be looking at is the content. What are they bringing to the table? Where is the validity of the things that they're talking about? Have they been an entrepreneur? Were they in consulting? Have they worked directly with entrepreneurs in the past? But because the truth is, you can speak about anything. Like, even on this YouTube channel, if I want to talk about something, all I need to do is do my research and then come and talk about it. And the thing about theoretical sayings, or the thing about theories, is that everything sounds good until you try to do it. So if you're speaking, or if you're learning from someone that has actually done it, or someone that has worked with someone that has done it, there's always a difference, because they bring something new to the table, and the thing that they bring to the table is experience and validity. The next thing that I want to bring out is validation. So who have they helped? So what is did you check their reviews? Did you reach out to people that have used their services in the past? What did they have to say about it? So this part is something that a lot of people might skip and say, it's not really necessary, and but it's actually really, really necessary. You should do your findings. And for someone that is coming out to say they want to charge you for something, there needs to be some sort of validity. Either they have a business that they've grown, or they have someone who they've worked with to help grow their business, depending on, like I said, depending on the field. Like, it doesn't always have to be business. It could be a particular thing. It could be marketing, for instance. What projects have they worked on? You need to see the content that they're churning out. The next thing that you also have to have in mind is that the magic is in the execution. So a lot of people go into master classes, courses, and things, thinking that when they get there, they're suddenly just going to get the zeal and the willpower, and they're just going to get this thing that's going to help their business grow. But you should have in mind that what you're going to get from there is the tools to help you grow. So the biggest thing is you. That's the thing. It's your ability to your ability to execute, your ability to take that knowledge and actually make it work for you. So you also are a part. You need to take responsibility of the fact that whatever I'm going to learn in this course, I'm going to do it. So it's not going to fall on your lap. Magic, it's not magic. Like, it's the magic that you are running away from. It is in the doing of the work. Another thing is, you should have your own goals for why you're doing it. For instance, don't just jump on a course because it looks good, or you feel like, oh, at some point in my business, I will need this. No, what do you need right now? Do you need help with your cash flow? Do you need help with your marketing? Do you need help with your finance? What are the things that you need help with? And it helps when you know exactly what you want. So you might want to reach a point of clarity. When I say reach a point of clarity, it's just sitting down and thinking. A lot of people underestimate the power of just sitting down and thinking, like thinking thoughts through. So it's not everything that you just jump to the next course on. Some things require for you to actually think, brainstorm maybe with your team, and come up with solutions. So it's in having clarity that you can say that, oh, there's a gap, there's a knowledge gap here, there's I want to do this, but I don't think I have sufficient knowledge in this industry. Then you now go, there's always a difference when you now go to take a course in that area where you feel that you have the knowledge gap, because, like, after that, it's just smooth sailing. I won't say smooth sailing, but after that, it's just like, this is what I want to know. Let me give an example. So when I wanted to scale my business, I took this course, Grow to Greatness, on Coursera, and the course just helped me know how to get from point A to point B. Because it seemed very cumbersome, and it seemed very, very ambiguous. And what the course helped me to do was just to break down the idea of scaling my business. So sometimes this is what you need. You have to have specific goals for why you're taking the course, because if you don't have your goals articulated, you might end up just wasting your time by just doing that course, and you just find out that, oh, I really didn't need this course at this time, or maybe this was something else that I needed, or maybe this was there's another topic that's more important than what I'm actually looking at the point. All right, so those are my tips for selecting courses. I hope you found them helpful. Are you taking any course at the moment? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.